This is Making Healthy Choices, proudly serving your family with professional health solutions for 20 years. And now, here's your host, Brittany Stewart.
Hello and welcome to Making Healthy Choices. I'm your host, Brittany Stewart, and whatever you do, don't touch the remote because the information you are about to receive over the next few minutes will change your life. Let's face it, we're all looking for that little something extra energy, better focus, more stamina. Well, what if I told you there was an all-natural solution to your health questions? What if I told you that you were only one decision away from the beginning of the new you? Here at Making Healthy Choices, we believe that there is hope for healing through supplementation. And you know what? We're not the only ones. Just listen to what Vanessa, Jennifer, and Sharon had to say after taking our exclusive New You pack.
I struggled with insomnia for 2 years. I have a lot of trouble sleeping.
I have severe migraine headaches.
When I started taking the New You, I slept through the whole night.
And I felt like it was helping me to fall asleep easier.
And the entire time I've been on the supplements, I've never had a migraine headache.
And it was exciting. I actually cried because I haven't slept through the whole night in 2 years.
When I took the New You pack, I felt like I had more energy throughout the day.
My PMS symptoms, hormonal issues, and migraines were completely gone. And that is just amazing. That is like almost miraculous to me.
It really did boost my energy. I just felt better overall. I would definitely recommend it.
And we're joined now by Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez of the BioCare Hospital. And doctor, these health issues, insomnia, migraine headaches, fatigue, trouble with menstrual cycles, these issues are quite common. Why these dramatic changes after beginning the New You pack?
Okay, I have a very simple question for all of them. Minerals, 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 minerals. You know what? The brain works with minerals. There is no other way it can work. It's like the battery of your car. It works with electrolyte. It's the same thing. It's minerals. Minerals are the conductors of electricity, and nerve endings, that's what they do. They transfer electricity from one part of the brain to the other, or to the heart, or to the muscles. So if we're depleted in minerals, what is our poor body going to do? It's going to have all these aches and pains, and migraine is one of them, very classical of lack of magnesium, and aches in the muscles because of the lack of the minerals, and the heart and everything. We're not focused, we don't feel well. People talk to us and we feel foggy, and we resort to caffeine or something like that because we think we're tired. We're not. We're depleted. We need minerals to function well and to be healthy, and that's exactly what the New You pack addresses first and foremost in the first place. But then it has the B12 vitamin, which is the vitamin of energy, and it has the vitamin E that's going to enhance the blood flow to your brain and to all your organs, and the vitamin D that's going to be great things for your hormonal system, for your allergies, for all these diseases that are really plaguing us in this time and day. So this is a packet that you cannot miss because you're missing a big way if you don't have it.
And doctor, even with all the amazing testimonies that we hear, how important is it to understand that health and wellness has everything to do with healthy lifestyle choices, which includes supplementation?
Well, it's very important because, you know, we are in many ways what we eat, what we do, everything. So if we have a nice life, if we get rid of stress, if we have a nice spiritual life and so forth, we have to understand that just providing good food and good supplementation is nothing else but parts of food that have been left out. So we have to make sure that we bring them all together so we're going to be in good shape and function well, and health is going to just follow.
Thank you, doctor. And if you'd like to take that next step, call the number on the screen. With our money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Give us a call right now.
Today is your day. This is your moment. Life is calling. Introducing the New You pack from Making Healthy Choices. This incredible package includes vitamin B12 with folic acid to promote focus and support cardiovascular health, vitamin D3 to build strong bones and muscles, vitamin E400, an all-natural antioxidant, and mineral concentrate, essential for maximum cell function and performance. Just listen to what people are saying.
I really liked the new U-Pack.
The new U-Pack for me was just, was great.
You know, when you share it with your family, you know it's good.
I'm excited about it. I'm genuinely excited about it.
The new U-Package works great for me, and I recommend it.
This exclusive package is yours for the low price of $49.95, and shipping is free. It's time for a new you. It's time for life.
I think the way that we can improve healthcare and the health of Americans today is by educating patients and encouraging them and enabling them to take control of their health. I think health, again, doesn't come in a bottle. It doesn't come in a remedy or a lotion or a potion. Health comes from the choices that you make. And those choices all default back to the lifestyle things we've talked about. And so how somebody eats and how they move and how they think is a direct equation to their ability to express health or not. The healthcare as it's distributed today is not necessarily healthcare at all. I mean, it's really about disease care and sickness care and condition-based care. And so when you get sick, you go to the doctor. When you're well, you go for a wellness visit, which is oftentimes a screening protocol or early detection, but you don't walk out of the office being healthier or more well. By contrast, the model that I would subscribe to and my family subscribes to is one of, being proactive, being wellness oriented in this vitalistic health model, which is, eating right, seeing a chiropractor regularly to clear the body of nervous system interference, get a massage regularly to take care of the soft tissue of your body, see an acupuncturist to make sure your energy's turned on, exercise. And so when you do those sorts of healthy lifestyle things, I think you have a chance to express that birthright to be healthy. The better question is, why are we like this? I'm not exactly sure. I mean, my mom's been gone for 23 years next month, and I knew that when I was going through that as her oldest son, that there was no way I was going to pass at 48. So I've worked for 22 years in my practice to find out and try to identify touch points with people to help them become motivated and take responsibility and ownership of their health, their family's health. And so as we talk to people about what motivates you, if you look at a linear spectrum, people are motivated by running to the ultimate goal of increased health and vitality, or they're running out of fear away from the bad deck of genetic cards they've been dealt, like me, so they're running this way. But all along the way, people are either running towards a goal or away from fear. And so I know for me that I make decisions based on the genetic cards that are in my body. So the way that I eat, move, and think is based on the thought that if I don't do what I do, the likelihood that, or the probability increases that I'm going to turn out like my mom. So I think when we talk to patients about this health issue, the first thing you have to do is you have to have them buy in, that they're in control. You have to have them take ownership and responsibility. And then you have to consistently support and educate them on all the tools that they need to be an advocate for themselves, and for their families. So everybody's a little bit different, but I think at the end of the day, if people take ownership, buy into this idea, and make healthy lifestyle choices, they have a chance.
And now is your chance to make that lifestyle choice, to take control of your health and start living the life you were meant to live. As we like to say here at Making Healthy Choices, it's time for life. It's time for a new you. It's time for you to pick up the telephone and make that toll-free call, 1-800-965-2345. The new U-Pack is only $49.95, and if you act right now, shipping is free. Our products are the highest quality and can't be found in any store, so don't put it off. Don't wait. There's nothing more valuable than you and your family's health, so invest in it. Make a healthy choice. Call right now. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Call 1-800-965-2345 or log on to mhclife.com. Make a choice that will pay dividends that you can see. just like Kim. Let's listen to what happened to her after she started the new U-Pack.
I really liked the new U-Pack. My hair really grew. I went to my hairdresser a couple weeks ago and she says, "What are you doing differently?" I said, "I'm taking vitamins." And she says, "Where can I get them?" Because she really liked how much my hair had grown and how much fuller it had gotten, how much healthier it had gotten. My nails, I had to file my nails down. I never have had to do that before, and they're all the same length, but I had to file them down to keep them from getting too long. I have never in my entire life had to do that before. I have told all my friends about them. I've told my hairdresser about them. They made me, I could definitely tell a big difference in the way it made me feel.
Today is your day. This is your moment. Life is calling. Introducing the new U-Pack from Making Healthy Choices. This incredible package includes vitamin B12 with folic acid to promote focus and support cardiovascular health, vitamin D3 to build strong bones and muscles, vitamin E400, an all-natural antioxidant, and mineral concentrate, essential for maximum cell function and performance. Just listen to what people are saying.
I really liked the new U-Pack.
The new U-Pack for me was just, was great.
You know, when you share it with your family, you know it's good.
I'm excited about it. I mean, genuinely excited about it.
The new package works great for me, and I recommend it.
This exclusive package is yours for the low price of $49.95, and shipping is free. It's time for a new you. It's time for life.
Hey, we got a great, easy, simple spring roll, Asian spring roll today. We got some raw shrimp here. We have a red bell pepper and some cucumber. Got some cilantro. Gonna use some lime, the zest and the juice can be really good. Avocado. We're gonna take all of this and make ourselves a real vibrant, healthy, great dish. Really simple. First thing I wanna do is get our shrimp cooking. Drop it down in my medium temperature water on medium, and I'm gonna put in a couple tablespoons of sugar in there just for a little sweetness. One thing about your cucumbers and any of your other vegetables, you want to make sure that you wash them all when you get them home. These have a waxy film on them. These have been touched by everybody else. You just want to make sure you clean them. Even your avocados here you want to wash, because even though we're going to be eating the inside, you don't want any contamination on the outside taking it into the inside. So we have a zester. The only tools you're going to need is a zester, a peeler, and your favorite knife. So we're just going to get going on the cucumber. We're just going to peel that. You don't have to peel it. I've washed it. I just like to peel off of there in this dish because that rice paper we're going to be using is really soft, and I don't want to have too much of a hard crunch going on in there. Our shrimp's cooking, like I said, on medium. That way we don't want to cook it too fast and make it hard. You always want to buy your shrimp raw. This gives you a flavor profile of your own. This one we did a little, just a couple tablespoons of sugar, and that's going to give us a little sweetness. But if you buy it cooked and you read the label, you probably have a preservative in there, and it's going to taste like the freezer, and that's not what you want. So we've got enough of those. I don't have to show you how to cut up the whole pepper. Get to our avocado. I'm going to cut into the seed and roll it around gently. Just pull that out. There's your seed in there. I like to cut these at least a couple times. They have little tools. You can use a spoon to scoop it. I just like using the back of the knife. Comes right out. So we're going to pick all our parts out of here. We have some cilantro. If you don't like that. Cilantro, I like putting basil in there sometimes. There's even some mint. Our rice paper, we're going to have to soak in some lukewarm water. Takes a couple minutes. So we're going to lay those in there. I'll get this one soaking. Okay, now our shrimp's done, and it'll cool down for you fairly rapidly. If you do a lot, go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. Get it cooled down. So we're going to take one of these out. It's just starting firm. Just a little firm feeling on there, not a lot. It's vibrant, it's fresh, it's really, really good. You'll make these and then you'll wonder why you haven't made them before, and you'll be making them a lot more. Lay those down. There's carrots in there. Roll that one up. All right. Okay, so we got a couple of those done. As I've said, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh everything at your store, your marketplace. Make sure you wash it. Make your right choice, healthy choices here by getting non-preservative foods, all fresh, ready to go. For this recipe and more, go to mhclife.com.
Our mind affects our physical health in so many ways. And again, it goes back to how are we defining health? Because the way we define anything, we will act out of that belief system. And I've had the privilege and honor of being able to take care of cancer patients at a world-renowned cancer hospital for years. And one of the things that I have found over the years is that hope, instilling hope in an individual, can bring miraculous results. And so I really started studying that, and it's like, what is it about hope that allows people to see possibilities that they didn't see before? And the definition of hope is not just positive expectation, but the definition of hope is belief, desire, and trust. So it really, I believe, everything stems from what our belief system is. And a lot of times, if our belief is that when I get to be a certain age, I'm just going to expect to have ill health because everybody has ill health past a certain age, or everybody is on drugs, or my doctor said this. I mean, all these different ways of thinking, or thinking that, well, genetically, grandpa had this and my dad had this, so then I guess I'm just going to have it. And then we just believe that, and now it becomes our possibility. Instead of believing that, there are other ways, and there is something greater than just symptoms or no symptoms. So I really believe it all starts with how we think, because what we think about, we will bring about. And what we focus on grows, and what we see, we can achieve.
And we're joined once again by Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez. And doctor, just like Dr. Shannon, you have worked with cancer patients for many years. In your experience, how important is hope to healing?
Hope is absolutely important because that's what moves a lot of things within our bodies. But let me tell you something out of my own experience. Every time I see a cancer patient, all I can tell you is we always find malnutrition. Malnutrition is not something that happens in Africa or in any poor country. It happens at home, and it happens next door because we're eating too much of too little. We don't have the nutrients that we need, and that's what we have to pay attention to. If we don't do that, we're really literally killing ourselves. We're really driving ourselves into disease. We're falling into the arms of disease because we don't eat properly. And the first thing you have to do is to supplement. And a packet like New U-Pack is going to make a tremendous difference because it's going to offer all the minerals that your body needs, which are so important. It has the vitamin E400, it has the vitamin D, and it has the B12. If you have heard many times talking about immunity. If we don't have a strong immunity, disease is going to just fall on us, we're going to fall prey to it, and we have to do something about it. So ordering a pack like this and beginning with that, it's going to be a great beginning. That's going to give you the energy, the focus, the everything to start thinking, what is next? I feel so good with this, what else can I do to feel healthy? And that's exactly what this message is all about. If we don't do anything, yes, we're going to be sick, we're going to be paying a lot of money, and yes, we might come up with a deadly disease.
So what are some basic steps toward positive thinking?
Positive thinking is very important in life because we have heard some of these segments talking about stress. And if we don't handle stress well, we're going to really get sick. Stress is getting on us every day. We're really attacked from many angles, from a traffic light to work to family to anything, monetary things. All this is giving us a lot of problems. And what we have to do is we have to put everything in the proper proportion, worry about the things that we can change, as Dr. Shannon was saying, the things that we can modify, and just forget about everything else. So it's important, keep it on hand because it can really, really change your life for the better.
Thank you so much, Doctor. And for more on positive thinking, as well as a few words on movement, sufficiency, and toxicity, once again, here's Dr. Jerry Hofferth.
what I found in 20 years plus of practice is that patients come in and they have negative self-esteem, they have negative affirmations to themselves. So one of the things that we do often is we try to encourage people to talk nicely to themselves, and we do that through self-affirmations and write down things that are positive about self. And so one of the things you have to believe is that you're good enough to be healthy, and you're good enough to eat right, and good enough to exercise. And so if you believe it and you talk nicely to yourself, everybody else will start, and then you'll have the encouragement and you'll have a team of people that support you. The other thing we do is oftentimes people become victims of their life. I mean, life is coming at us out of a fire hose. We have a lot going on. You get up, you read the news, you watch television, you do all this stuff, and everything's so negative just coming at you at a high rate every day. We forget and we become ungrounded of all the blessings and all the good things we have in our life. So one of the key things for our patients and my family, everybody, is to become very grateful and immerse yourself in gratitude. And so every night, I have a gratitude journal, and it's on my iPad now, but I type in 2 or 3 things daily that I'm grateful for. And it's incredible, thousands of things that I have in my life that I've been able to experience that I'm wildly grateful for. And it's interesting, if you subscribe to some of the self-help things out there, if you express gratitude, you get more of what you're grateful for. If you express victimhood and you think about the things that are bad and negative, and it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, you get more of what you're a victim of. So in my life, I'm grateful for relationships, I'm grateful for my health and for my family and for the opportunities that are there. And I become very detailed in my expression of gratitude, and every day I get more of what I'm grateful for. And so all of those things come into play. So that's one piece of the 3-tiered coaching model. The other is the exercise component. And so many of our patients don't move. And so we define that in a kind of a fun way as a systemic movement deficiency syndrome. In other words, that means your body's sitting on a couch, it's sitting at a desk, it's sitting at the dinner table, and you're not moving. And your body lives on movement. The nervous system lives on movement, the spine and all the joints live with movement. So you've got to get off your can and get moving. So our exercise recommendation can be as simple as walking for 15 or 20 minutes every day. It's not difficult, it's not rocket science. Everybody, with few exceptions, can do that. And I can tell you with certainty, if you walk 20 minutes a day, you'll be significantly healthier than if you don't. And then the last piece of the puzzle is the nutrition component. So when we talk about eating well, there's 2 components to that. And we work with patients in one specific way first, and then the other way second. And so we talk about the idea of sufficiency and toxicity. And sufficiency means that we want to make sure that the body has in it all of the nutrition necessary to express the genetic birthright that you have. Once we get them sufficient for 30, 60, 90 days, the next thing we do is we go back to our patient or to our friend, and we visit about all the things that they're putting into their body that we know are toxic. And so then they become sufficient, we know they have all the material necessary, then we take the difficult path and we talk about toxicities. We know sugar, fructose, high fructose corn syrup is the #1 cause of many health conditions today. So we talk about sugar consumption, we talk about gluten consumption, we talk about genetically modified foods, we talk about artificial sweeteners like aspartame. And so all the things that we know are negative, that are have bad effects on the body, we want to reduce those. So we get the patient sufficient, then we address the toxicity and we start to eliminate those. And those are kind of the pieces of how we coach.
The new U-Pack for me was great.
I got better results than I expected.
The new U-Pack gives you focus and energy and is something that everybody should try. If you want to feel better, if you want to have a better life, take this new pack.
Wondering what everyone's talking about? It's the new U-Pack from Making Healthy Choices. An exclusive package that can't be found in any store. And the best part? It's only $49.95. And shipping is free. Call or click right now. It's time for life.
This supplementation package is so important because, first of all, without minerals, your body won't function properly. So the mineral concentrate will be the spark plugs that allow everything else to work properly and to work better and to work with excellence. Also, vitamin D3, so important because we're not getting enough. No matter what, you're probably deficient in vitamin D3. And why is that a big deal? Well, you want strong, healthy bones, yes, but also you want to have an immune system that's functioning properly. If your immune system is not functioning properly, you will not be able to be healthy. And then vitamin E 400, so important because it's a powerful antioxidant. We as humans are dealing with free radicals in our body. And why is that a big deal? It's like rust on a car. It's eating us alive. And then vitamin B12. Most Americans, about 40%, are deficient in vitamin B12. And why is that a big deal? It's a big deal because our brain, our nervous system will not function properly without it. Our red blood cell production will not be where it needs to be. So we need to give our bodies exactly what they need to build. You know, our body is designed to heal itself, but if it doesn't have what it needs to do so, it's like giving a carpenter no tools and saying, build me a house. In fact, build me a very healthy home. It's not going to happen if you don't have the spark plugs. It's not going to happen if you don't have the antioxidant. It's not going to happen if you don't have the vitamin D3. It's not going to happen if you don't have powerful vitamin B12 and the B vitamins in your diet.
And now is the time to take that first step towards the new you. As you heard just a few moments ago, you are good enough to be healthy, but you have to be the one to act. The New You Pack is only $49.95, and if you order right now, shipping is free. So call 1-800-965-2345 or log on to mhclife.com. It's time for life. It's time for a new you. Don't wait. Call or click right now.
As a working mom with 4 children and a really busy lifestyle, the New You package works great for me. And I don't know, I got better results than I expected.
If you want to see a change in your just daily energy and how you feel as a person and how your mental game is for the day, how your skin, your hair, and your nails feel and look, if you really want to see those happen in your life, I just want to encourage you to just make the effort, pick up the phone, make the phone call, and just give it a try. You have nothing to lose. And I was really grateful to have been able to try this product and be able to experience the results that I did. And so I just want to encourage you to do what you can to get those results as well.
While I was taking the vitamins, I noticed that I had more energy being a new mom and everything. It just started coming back. My hair started being able, it just started falling into place where it was supposed to. My nails got really strong. I recommend it.